Statistics and probability.
Good morning. Welcome to our subject, Statistics and Probability. Come and join me in learning about hypotheses. Watch and listen to this video lesson. Let's start with activity 1. Read and answer the questions. The water felt so good on such a hot day. The concrete was wet from a group of teenagers splashing each other in the corner. The lifeguard watched closely to keep the children from running. Where is this happening? How do you know? Pause this video for a while. Answer the activity for 5 minutes.
A few moments later.
Welcome back. Let's have your answers. This could happen in the pool because of the key terms like concrete, wet, splash, and lifeguard. How about you? What are your answers? What is a hypothesis? Hypothesis is an assumption or an idea proposed for an argument to be tested if it might be true. In statistics, there are two types of hypotheses: the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis in statistics proposes that there is no significant difference. Alternative hypothesis states that there is significant difference. It could be smaller or greater. It could be directional or non-directional. Directional uses the phrase less than, greater than, or effective. Non-directional uses the phrase there is a significant difference. In hypothesis testing, there are two types of error. Type 1 error occurs when the null hypothesis is true but rejected. Type 2 error occurs when the null hypothesis is false but accepted. A farm alarm provides a good analogy. If the alarm rings when there is no fire, it's a type 1 error. If the alarm fails to ring when there is a fire, it's a type 2 error. Let's have some examples. Juan Kugi, an owner of a shopping mall, wants to determine whether the mean income of the families living within 4 kilometers of proposed location of a mall is 15,900. At 5% level of significance, what can he conclude if the mean income of the random sample of 60 families living within 4 kilometers of the proposed location of the mall is 16,024 pesos and standard deviation of 673 pesos? What will be the null and alternative hypothesis? The null hypothesis is there is no significant difference on the claim of Juan and the salaries of families living within 4 kilometers of location of the mall. It could be written as The hypothesized mean is 15,900 in symbols. For our alternative hypothesis, there is a significant difference on the claim of Juan and the salaries of families living within 4 kilometers of location of the mall. In symbols, it could be written as the hypothesized mean is not equal to 15,900 and it is non-directional. Our second example. On the average, 30% of the people afflicted with coronavirus die from it. A new treatment is being tried. Only 24% out of 200 patients die from it. Can we say that the new treatment is effective? Using 0.01 level of significance. What will be the null and alternative hypothesis? The null hypothesis will be the proportion of people afflicted with coronavirus and die is 30%. In symbol, we are using proportion, so P is equal to 0.3. Alternative hypothesis, the proportion of people afflicted with coronavirus and die is less than 30%. P is less than 0.3 in symbols and it is directional. It's now your time to answer. Give the null and alternative hypothesis. The owner of a factory that sells a particular bottled fruit juice claims that the average capacity of a bottle of their product is 250 ml and a standard deviation of 3 ml. A random sample of 50 bottles of fruit juice have a mean volume of 245 ml. At a level of significance of 5%, is there a sufficient evidence to support the claim of the owner? If you have some suggestions, comments, and queries regarding our topic, just give your thoughts under comment section or directly ask me through Messenger. Thank you. See you next topic.